I did give some money to a Nigerian prince that was trying to make his way out.
Good for you.
So I think I should be getting rich soon.
We all know that's just a tax write-off. Donate to charity.
Yeah. I tell you about it. Like usually, I give all my money to charity. I'm a great guy. And when she's not working, I give it to Serenity.
Nice. That's a good one. I like that.
Luka Doncic, there's so many problems about him. He's so unconditioned.
I'm always within 10 feet of a hot tub.
I don't think I've watched sports.
God doesn't bless those who can't block the A game.
All he has is just off of memory.
I guess nobody gives a shit what's on my head. Then it's just a taco. What can you say to back up that statement?
Okay,
blasphemy.
It is what's on your mind. It's not what's true.
All right, quick. What's on my mind right now?
Oh, yeah, what's on your
this ceiling fan above us is probably gonna spin off and
Kill us during this podcast. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah.
whatever this is. This might be the last.
This is 25, quarter of a century.
25.
Congratulations. I was just at Comerica Park's 25th anniversary.
Oh yeah,
America, beautiful.
Did they win?
Cheers.
Nope. The Mariners definitely stomped them out. Big dumper.
Yeah, big. Dude, I swear, every other game it's like, oh, another 2 home runs. I'm like, why are they pitching to him? There's not much else to write home about in the Mariners lineup. Don't pitch to him.
They suck.
Like, look back to what was it? I think it was 2015. Bryce Harper had like an MVP season. Was like the greatest hitter on the planet. And then 2016, I want to say the Cubs started it, or I don't know. I could be remembering it wrong, but like pretty much every team realized, hey, the Nationals. Like, yeah, they're a decent team, but, like, they're not that deep after Bryce Harper. Let's just all walk Bryce Harper. And he ended up having, like, a crap season because of it. Like, he kind of, like, threw him in a funk. Just do that!
Yeah, or hit him in the fucking head. I mean, that might be... I miss the old days where you would hit a home run off of Randy Johnson, and then you're catching 101 in the
No, seriously.
That shit was awesome. I missed that. I mean, granted, I was, like, 4 years old, but it was pretty cool.
No, honestly, I kind of hate intentional walks. I mean, I see the strategy in it for sure.
Or at least, like definitely, like, try to... Like, not necessarily intentional walks, but, like, don't give him anything... Like, yeah, I know pitchers miss all the time and everything.
Said and done.
But, yeah, I mean, like, definitely... Yeah.
Wait, did you? I know what you did because we were fucking texting about it. Did you guys watch the All-Star game?
I only saw highlights. I watched the home run derby.
Or actually, before we even... Oh, wait, no, we're still what's in your mind. I'm going to go next. I want to go next.
Yeah.
I was talking with Jake about it at the bar. He's a Tigers fan, as you can tell by his pussy-ass hat.
Oh, yeah. Should we... Or, sorry, go ahead with your...
Oh, yeah, this is our friend Jake.
You've heard us reference him a million times. Now you get to put a face to it.
He's become LA trash. Born and raised in Delavan, but he's become LA trash. So we only can hang out with him one day a year because we can't tolerate his stinkiness anymore.
I bought this hat. So does Jared Goff for it?
Jake, what's one thing that people should know about you?
One thing you should know about me? I was bit by a big dog at a young age.
This is true.
It set my life on a path that I could never imagine.
Yeah.
Actually,
Draper the dog.
In all honesty, that probably is the one thing that people should know about him.
Wait, where's the scar?
It was a big dog.
Can't really see
the Drew Brees scar.
Bit my lip off. Yep, some people
biggest
say.
Yeah, he used to have
shepherd
when we were
you've
growing
ever
up as
seen.
kids. Jake had like a bee sting
Australian.
looking.
Yeah, right?
Australian Shepherd, yeah.
Yeah, the biggest Australian shepherd you've ever seen.
He had a heart like a German Shepherd.
But the funny thing is that Draper lived a long and healthy life after that. So like it wasn't even like it wasn't even like, oh, it was the neighbor's dog, but I never had to see him again. Jake had to live with that for the rest of that dog's life.
Oh, he died of a hip infection, sadly.
Well, almost.
I don't want to say. I mean, sadly, kind of. But Jake, ever since Draper bit Jake and him had a feud. And every time I go to Jake's house growing up, he'd be like, watch this. And then he'd turn and he'd look at Draper and he'd be like, Draper would fucking show his teeth at Jake like they were about a fist fight.
Yeah.
He understood.
Then, Fabius and Rodney would also back at him. Terrifying. Yeah.
God, well.
I was like
Sorry. What's on your mind though?
Oh, we had to convince Jake to be here. By the way, he was actually going to sit in the cuck chair over in the corner this whole time. We had to convince him to come over.
Cuck the
I've gotten really used to the cuck chair in Los Angeles.
But yeah, so before to start the season, I picked the Tigers to win the World Series, and I'm retracting that because the Red Sox are so fucking back. And going into the All-Star break, 10 of the boys are having, and especially fuck the baseball. All right, fuck Bregman being back. Fuck maybe we're gonna get another pitcher, whatever. Did you guys see our young studs, Marcelo Meyer, Roman Anthony? Did you guys see him out there running 2-mans, 3-mans on these women out on a boat in the club? There's videos of them just talking to women everywhere. They've used their 4 or 5 days off for the All-Star break to just go out on town and have a time. And I don't think we can be stopped after this break. These kids are getting after it.
Gonna be really telling post All-Star break how they do.
It might. Well, they've already been struggling because they just got pulled up. So I'm thinking it's gonna get them over the hump.
I just think
It could be a good morale boost. For sure.
big team, and especially since we traded Rafi, from a lot of the players are saying is vibes are at an all-time high right now. It's gonna be like 2013 Red Sox where we were not supposed to win it. It's gonna be a World Series off of we were not supposed to win it at all.
Yeah, but what happened that led to you guys winning?
The Boston Marathon bombing? All right, well, I was about to say hopefully another one happens. No, not hopefully another one happens, but the vibes are an all-time high right now.
What was that stretch when Devers got traded? It was Brad Marchand won the Stanley Cup.
Mm-hmm. Jake, shut the fuck up.
Devers traded. And then someone tore their Achilles.
Tatum tore his Achilles.
Yeah, if you want to.
and then Brad Marchand signed an extension.
If you want to see someone piss me off, go look at what Jake tweets. He'll literally something bad will happen. It'll be at Ethan. I'm like, what the fuck, Jake?
You never see Jake post much on social media, but
He'll come out of the
time to let Ethan hear.
he'll dust off the old iPhone to come at Ethan.
Shit's fucked up. I hate it because.
You deserve it as a Boston sports fan, though.
Jake, and
100%.
Well, the worst part is Jake is the one that got me into hockey. None of us ever played it except for Jake growing up. I'd go to some of his games.
True.
He got me into watching hockey. I, was always a Boston fan, so I just became a Bruins fan. And now the worst part is now he shits on me for it on Twitter, out in front of everybody. And I just hate myself for it.
I think the fair game of all of us being Midwest sports fans is that we don't win regularly. Mm-hmm. With the exception of, maybe the Packers, if you want to call that winning regularly. But you had a run.
That's the
everything is coming to you.
I know.
And he got to have it in those very
the most important sports fan years.
Yeah, exactly.
In school, 5 days a week,
facing it every single day.
The music.
You know what it was like for me? Shout out Tommy Hummel. You know what it was like for me? As a Bulls fan, walking into a small middle school every day with Tommy waiting at the door to tell me about how LeBron just crapped on the Bulls the night before.
Yeah, I will say it was amazing. Every year watching the Patriots growing up, we lost a game, and I'd be like, doesn't matter, we're going to the Super Bowl anyways, so it doesn't matter.
And it's not the best because it's a down cycle for Boston, but the Celtics won this
title last year.
The Red Sox made it to the World Series 3 or 4 years ago, out of nowhere.
2018 was the last time we made it. We made it to the ALCS.
Oh, that's right.
Out of nowhere. Remember we beat the Yankees and we lost the Astros and I resented you forever for it? No, fucking Evan. We're sitting in our apartment or our house and I can't remember what he said.
No, I remember.
He was what'd you say?
I literally just walked through the living room, looked at the TV, saw that you were watching the World Series, just took
ALCS.
or ALCS, and said, "Go Astros," and then.
Yeah, and then they hit a fucking 3-run tank right after he says it. I've never wanted to beat Evan's ass so bad in my life. I don't believe in jinxing or anything like that.
No, that's the funny thing. I spent 2 seconds in the room and I ruined his night.
Dude, that was I'm literally, because no one gives, no offense, we all love baseball here, but if it's not our team, we're not going to sit there and watch it. So I'm by myself, and then that happens, and I'm like, fucking, I was drinking too, and now I'm sad drinking. It was the worst.
I think my favorite sports experience, not watching my favorite team, was definitely Patriots, Falcons.
That Super Bowl. Were you at John's?
Sitting in John's basement.
That was
Everyone's
awesome.
giving Ethan shit.
Oh, dude, I had
28-3.
I had to figure out on Fabe's phone. I had to Google because I was getting so many calls I couldn't even shut off my phone. I had no from my brothers.
I love it.
My brothers, from friends, it was I kept getting calls. And I had to look at Fabe's phone, how to just instant shut down your phone, because
Throw it at the wall.
No, because I literally didn't have time to hold down the side buttons and swipe over to turn it off. I did not have time to do that, so I had to figure out how to instant shut it down. I shut it down, and then the second, what did I say? I blacked out, but our good friend John Alder. I turned around to his now wife.
We weren't even drinking either.
We weren't even drinking.
No.
Like 17 years old.
Yeah.
This was
pre-alcoholism.
maybe a bit drunk off Buffalo Wild.
Yeah. I turned around to John Alder, his now wife May, because she was giving me a lot of shit there, and I said, "Fuck you!" This is like a 40-year-old woman. And I'm like, "Fuck you, you loser! You don't know shit. Fuck you!" Just letting her have it. Turned my phone back on. Tried calling everybody who called me. Sending them texts. You fucking loser. You don't know shit about football. Just letting them have it.
What's everyone's favorite play from that game? I have mine, which is Julian Edelman.
The catch. The catch.
That's
the
just...
catch.
Yeah, probably that.
There's no way you caught
The
that.
one
You
has to be.
see it.
Even in even in slow motion, it's still unbelievable. Even if for Julian Edelman, things were happening in slow motion,
and
that still would be incredibly difficult. So in real time,
we got lucky because they had the most perfect field level camera angle where you could see that the ball was
But that's how you know the NFL is rigged, is because how did they know to position the camera there? I'm just kidding.
Technically, the refs could not view TV camera.
No,
angles,
yeah.
So they probably had a different one.
No, that's one of the things. I'm not going to go into that because Jake asked a question, but no, that annoys me so much.
They should be able to see every fucking angle.
That's what I'm saying. They're like, oh, yep, sorry.
They have their own
even
setup.
though we can see clear, plain as day that he was out of bounds or he didn't get 2 feet in. The refs can't see that, so sorry. Yeah, the touchdown's gonna stand.
Yeah, but the other one, by the way, was to start it all off was the Dante Hightower strip sack. The strip sack was what started everything.
I feel like
that's also because I love Dante Hightower.
I feel like almost every great comeback starts, or mainly in football, but every great football comeback starts with a big defensive play.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking love when Jake's here. I get to talk about the best Boston sports moments. This is amazing. I'm having a great time.
Stop fucking bringing this up.
Yeah, we don't let him
I mean,
talk.
that's the only joy I've seen through sports in my life.
He did.
Boston.
The cuck chair experience.
Hey,
I'm just here to watch.
I'm not also like we were actually talking the other day. Jake said something nice. We were talking about whatever, but Jake said that he wasn't going to let me have it because I was actually a nice Boston sports fan. I'm not douchey like the other ones, all right? I don't rub it in. Except to Packers fans, fuck you guys. You're the worst.
No, you could definitely be way worse, for sure.
No, but I was going to say, if he's one of the good ones, I would hate to meet a real Boston fan.
Dude, apparently
I would hate
they
it.
just scream the N-word at you, so it's probably way worse.
That is Boston for you, yeah. But
What's on your mind, man?
It was really cool seeing PCA in the All-Star game. He had a double. I don't think he scored, though.
Since Justin's not here, I'm going to say it. Holocaust victim. CEAR.
That's all I hear when you guys say that. Just whale noises.
You ever seen that, Jake? He kind of looks like he went through
Do you
Holocaust.
know who Pete Crow Armstrong is?
I know
Cubs
who
center
PCA
fielder.
is.
Yeah.
They got PCA in the trade for Javi going to Detroit.
Ball nowhere. Yep.
Big Detroit guy.
But yeah. Oh yeah. Javi was an all-star starter too. Shout out to Javi.
Insane.
Center field all-star Javi Baez.
Insane. Sedaine Rafaela and Willie Abreu should have been.
Not to cut you off, does that give you a bit of nostalgia watching him flash the leather out in center field?
No, in a good way. Yes, I'm very happy to see that he's kind of brought it back up. Like seeing him and Schwarber both have phenomenal years does make me happy. Sad. Baez doesn't make me sad because we got PCA. We let Schwarber go for nothing, and he should have been our DH.
He went to us, and we let him go for nothing.
No, he went to Washington, and then you guys, and then you let him go for nothing.
Also, I did have to ask, is it not weird as fuck seeing Javier Baez in center field?
Yes and no. Well, he played center field for the Cubs a couple of times, but at the same, seeing him play it as good as he is, yeah.
He is in an All-Star game as a center fielder.
Well,
like, that's
he's not playing
weird.
center anymore, so they had a couple guys hurt. That's the reason he went out there.
So is he back at short?
He's back at short and third. Yeah.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Because
so
I was thinking, I'm like, yeah, I know you have Glaber at second, but I'm like, they don't really have anybody that's like that groundbreaking at short.
That's why I wish Justin was here, because I'd grill him on Glaber, because that's
Yeah.
the best steal ever.
Yeah.
I'm so mad about Glaber.
He talks about how much he misses Glaber a lot. So
Yeah.
that one was nuts.
But I don't really think there's anything else too much on my mind, honestly. Like it's the All-Star break. Like there's not much going on, and everything else that is going on we're going to talk about. So it's not really like part of what's on my mind. So
One foreign kid the Bulls got's looking pretty good right now.
Noah Senge.
Yeah, that's their first round pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got absolutely slammed on by former Jayhawk.
Oh, that was him?
Furphy?
Yeah, Johnny Furphy, former Jayhawk.
I know.
Don't get me started on Johnny
got it
Furphy.
like that.
Dude, if he would have
White boys are
stayed,
back. White boys are
he
back.
should have been. Kansas.
I was watching that summer league game where he did that, and
Yeah.
dude, there was like, I think half the guys on the court were white. I was
Probably,
like, dude,
Yeah, it's coming back. But
tide's changing.
We got Cooper Flag. We got Cooper
True.
DeJean. Name your kid Cooper. They're gonna be amazing. Mike.
Yep. I was gonna say yeah. But yeah, I think that's about it. Is that or did you go for what's on my
Jake has some. He needs to go. With
Jake? What?
Something on my mind, and I haven't really told anyone. I am terrified that the Lions go back to mediocrity.
Dude, I thought about it instantly.
I don't believe it will happen,
Yeah.
but you know how terrified I am that it does happen.
Those feelings are valid.
So
Packers do it all
when
the
they
time.
lost the
I'm a
NFC
little
Championship
scared.
game in San Francisco, that hurt. That sucked. Last year, losing in the first round without
You were at that. No, you were at that
I
NFC
was at that.
Championship.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It was the best first half. It was so fun.
Dude, I was texting Jake. I was so excited for him. I was like, "This
So
is
happy.
it."
It was cool. This is sweet. But I realized that my dad cannot be present for any
No.
football games,
They always lose.
baseball games.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep, he's got the Uber curse.
No. Oh, Jason.
that sucks.
But yeah, it's terrifying because obviously the Bears can't be good. Like,
No,
that's-
I mean,
no,
that's-
that's not acceptable.
They
I didn't think I'd ever see the day where I'm catching strays from a Lion fan.
Bottom of the division
Here we are.
for sure again.
But yeah, you win 2 NFC North championships and mediocre season. Maybe make the playoffs, lose in the first round.
It's kind of like a sophomore slump almost. Like they figured it out, and now you're worried they're gonna drip back down. And that's as soon as they lost that game against the Commanders, I was like, oh fuck. The first thought I had was they're gonna blow it up like idiots. For some reason, they're just gonna blow it up and try to start over. That's what a lot of teams do now. You lose, you blow it up.
Yeah.
That's it.
But it's the weird additions like Ragnow retiring. Center, like
Yeah, I saw
all
someone.
things like that. I feel like
saw
would
someone
derail
say-
a team really quick.
I saw someone say, "Bullshit. He's coming back week 1. He just doesn't want to do camp again."
But even then, like, isn't that like I don't know. I don't think football is the sport where, especially as a lineman, like you can just not come to camp and then all of a sudden like show up week 1 and you're just.
I think you can. When you're that much of, I think Jason Kelsey could just jump back into the league and probably be still a top 10 center.
I guess so.
It's so much IQ. It's
Well, then
physical. Like okay, that's special. Like look at physical talent. Like look at honestly, I'll say it again. Jason Kelsey. He was a walk-on running back in college who became an All-Pro center. Completely undersized, weight, height, but he has IQ and quickness.
dude. Did we just discover what Fabe should do?
Go be a fucking dude. He's not 5'4". Jason Kelsey isn't 5'4".
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, Fabe.
Jason Kelsey's not.
Fave at center.
Hey,
NFL
All right,
game.
all right.
he could be the
Okay,
new.
sorry, you still
he could
got to be
new
at least like 6'2". All right, let's set it there.
6'2" for a running back. Actually, that's pretty
That's Derrick
crazy,
Henry. That's literally. He's
Yeah,
the
but
only one.
he's a unicorn too.
That's what I'm saying. He's the only one.
Yeah. But I was just gonna freaking say. Oh no. I think my like fear of that, or not fear, but like my reason for saying that is because like who was it? Nate Davis. Cubs signed him. He was a right guard from Tennessee, and they were saying like, oh yeah, no, he's a pretty solid lineman. He'll probably be the Bears' starting right guard for the next few years or so. And then the first offseason we had him didn't show up. Like he wasn't showing up to camp or workouts or anything. Said it was personal stuff, and everybody's like, okay or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, no, like coaching staff kept trying to say, oh yeah, no, he'll be fine, he'll be good to go week 1 or whatever, and he was just awful. Like probably definitely one of the worst signings in recent Bears memory and everything. But then again, it could just be because he's
fucking Ragnar.
No, I mean obviously, yeah, but I don't know that. Then again, I feel like when you're in the trenches, I feel like you kind of need the work.
He's not Frank. I'm just
Peel back the layers.
Yeah, sorry. All right, let me elaborate a little more off what I've said. He's not.
Their best friends in Bears history.
He's not. He's also. He's not.
It's a long list.
Frank Ragnar and Jason. You have to obviously be elite, but most of the elite offensive linemen are elite because of everybody benches in the O line benches 300 some to 450.
Well, when
everybody does this, but the smartest player O linemen are the best ones. Every time.
How much does conditioning factor into being an offensive lineman, though?
Really, not nearly as much as you think it does.
Fair enough. I guess that.
Yeah, you get right back, and it doesn't take long. Honestly, and I will like this is another like pull away from Wisconsin. Honestly, we would just like the shit John used to have us run. We would do a conditioning workout, and I'd be like, "We're done. That's it."
Mm-hmm.
And those, all 5 of our linemen are NFL players right now. Like that doesn't take that much.
Yeah.
Like it's IQ. It's fucking IQ.
No, I will say again. I know it's just Carroll, but I thought it was funny that the only time I ever got tired from a conditioning was when I showed up late to a workout, so I had to do conditioning as a punishment. And I'll admit, like I got worked pretty good, but other than that, yeah, I was like, is this why the school's bad? Like,
You guys hear what Ethan did the other day
What'd I do?
for conditioning? He
He
ran a mile.
I ran a mile. Worst experience of my life.
Glad to see you're alive.
That was terrible. I finished running it, and actually,
I haven't done that since
I didn't tell you the whole reason I ran it was so like we play pickup basketball once a week and it got canceled. So I'm sitting there playing Xbox, waiting for my brother to get on, and he's taking forever. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I'll just run until he gets on. So I texted him and I said, hey, text me when you get on.
Okay, Forrest Gump. Yeah.
I texted him and I say, hey, text me when you get on. And so I have my phone up there, like just watching a podcast, and I'm running, and I'm like, holy fuck, he said 5 minutes. Like, this sucks, because I get to like minute 8 or 9 or whatever. Don't have it going that fast on my treadmill. And then I get to like 1.1. It was actually 1.1. And then I get off and I text him because at that point I was like, fuck you, dude. You're taking forever.
Yeah, that 10 minutes on a treadmill versus just chilling there doing nothing is a lot different.
That's some Forrest Gump mentality right there.
Dude,
I suppose I'll run while I wait.
It doesn't take much to do something. All it takes is to do it. That's it. It's a stupid fucking mindset.
I'm not gonna listen to that.
Honestly, all it takes is to do it. You just got to do it. All right.
I hated that.
There's no thought process. It's literally just do it. That's it. No thought process.
It's awful advice.
It's great advice. Maybe
it's true, but
I tell people?
I hate it.
Have better mental strength. Maybe be better.
Okay.
That's it. You know what? Don't be pussy. In the wise words of John Alder, life's too short to be a pussy. All right.
It's true.
Beautiful. You know what I was thinking about? Did you guys hear that all the second round draft picks are holding out?
Yeah, just because one motherfucker got the a
Yeah.
guaranteed contract.
That's right. To go back
Yeah.
to college.
But yeah, no, that's correct, Jake.
And yep,
So everyone's
Packers
holding
got
out.
one of them.
Pretty much, yeah.
I think
Second
a
round.
guard or something is holding out.
Because
for
there's
the
someone
Packers.
that's going back to college
Yep.
that's training right
That's
now.
what we were talking about.
Shamar Stewart or Turner, one of the two.
Texas?
I think Texas A&M.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
And when we were talking about it, because I said to Evan, like,
He was a second round pick.
I don't know if he was a second.
Or no, he was a first, I think.
He's going back?
The one for the Bengals.
And now he's just going back.
I think he's at least talking about doing
So,
it.
like, the whole-
because he could.
Wow.
The whole reason you couldn't go back before was because as soon as you accept money based off your profession, you're now considered a professional, and you are not allowed to participate in college athletics. And I was talking about with Evan yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago, and I completely forgot. I was trying to think of my example of who did it. J.R. Smith played.
Did he really?
Yeah, he went back and he just finished playing college golf.
Oh,
yeah, true.
Yeah, so you technically you can now go play in the NFL for 10 years and then go back to college football.
Well, and
I thought that was
the first rookie contracts too. You make more money in college now than you do in your rookie contract.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Depending on where you're drafted, first round picks still make 15 plus million.
Well,
NIL shit's fucking everything up.
And like I was listening to the radio this morning, and they said that like the amount of money that they're haggling over is like 200 and some change, like thousands of dollars or whatever. So like
That's nothing.
So no, that's
Nothing
nothing to the owners, but that could be everything to these rookies coming up and everything, especially.
Well,
and it's guaranteed money that they're fighting for, right?
Yes.
oh, guaranteed money's different. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's different for the rookies because rookies heavily rely on their we're not talking about first round picks get a better one, but signing bonuses like Julian Edelman talked about being a 7th round pick. Like his signing bonus he had to make do for like a year off of his $30,000 signing bonus living in fucking next to Boston like that. You know, so
Housing's paid for though
if you need it, but it depends. It's team
Back then it probably wasn't.
It's team to team. Yeah, NFL PA was not as great as what it is now.
No, like it's very, very recent. Like and like how like
thinking now like 30 grand rent's like what 1,500 to $2,000 a month
around here.
In Southie in Boston, the Newport Southie, like Boston, that used to be Southie.
Yeah.
They built that up to make it just a super nice area. So everywhere in Boston's expensive.
And yeah. Like you're in like how close is Boston to like the ocean and everything?
To the ocean?
Is it
a driving distance? Nothing crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean,
so like
That or TD Garden is
in the heart of the city. I'm pretty sure.
Have you been to Boston?
No, never, and I'm pissed. No,
fake fan. I've been to Chicago. You've been.
Another fuck Jake thing. Literally, he was at a game in Boston, a Red Sox game, and he just kept sending me pictures, and I was like, Jake, that's enough. I was like, Jake, that's enough, Jake. I was like, all right, I get it. You're at the game, and he's like, oh, here's another one. He's like, hey, do you want to see this random stud in a wall? I'm like, oh yeah, thanks, Jake, so much.
room taking pictures.
Oh no way, David Ortiz visiting today.
This is gonna
That's not fair, man.
This is gonna sound insane, but Alex literally brought up the other day. She was talking about like how she wished she could plan how she died. You know, she was getting all philosophical in her mind about that shit. And I told her naturally like I want to die. I want to get shot in a shootout, kill all these people, get shot in a shootout, and I lay in the snow with the snow falling on me as I bleed out. That'd be so beautiful.
Have you ever been to Detroit?
But I also
Your dream could become a reality.
I said that I thought about it. I was like, dude, because I thought about because of that Pirates fan, I would kind of love to fall off the monster. That would be sick. Watching a game, get too excited because we had a walk-off grand slam in the World Series, and I'm like, nah.
Immortalized as the guy that fell off the monster and died.
That'd be sick. All right.
I like that.
Nobody can forget about it. Not the players. Literally, best. You know, if David Ortiz was there, David Ortiz would never forget me.
I mean, someone grabbed a ball in the field of play, and he's immortalized in Wrigley Field now.
Yeah.
Everyone knows his name. He didn't even die.
No, but everybody wanted him to.
All that play was strike two. They lost that game because the Cubs choked. It was a foul ball. That's all it was.
Change the momentum of the game, though.
Yeah, because our left fielder's an idiot who threw a temper tantrum. And then the shortstop let a ball slip through his glove. Routine grounder.
You know what I saw yesterday
Alex is still
at Flatiron
Tap,
Tap?
by the way.
Is she mad?
Fuck
Sorry.
Jake.
I saw Ian Happ at Flatiron Tap yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, he's enjoying the All-Star
What?
break in Lake Geneva.
Literally just doing all of our favorite things.
Yeah.
Screw this guy.
He's not even a Cubs fan. He gets to go to the stadium every day.
No, exactly. Yeah, he's from like Cincinnati.
Really? Have you ever-
I want to say Cincinnati. He went to Cincinnati like University.
Have you guys ever heard of Skyline Chili?
Yep.
I want to say
Cincinnati
Disgusting.
thing?
Fuck Cincinnati. I don't know.
Big thing coming
All right,
out of
disgusting was kind of
Cincinnati.
crazy. It's just overhyped. Like, it's just chili.
You been to Cincinnati?
No, I've had Skyline chili.
Is it fries in there? They put something weird in there.
It's
noodles.
It's a heavy option. No, well, so we just had the straight chili. It just felt like
wait.
chili.
So if noodles is what make it special, is it just chili mac?
No, it's like
It's just beefaroni.
There's their ways, but like the chili itself, the chili itself is what I had, and it's literally nothing special. Like, because I thought it was just
Might
the
as well
Chili's.
just be some hormone.
Because it was brought back to me. So I was like, all right, yeah, and then granted it was heated up, but it was like, there was nothing special about it. And then, yeah, you're supposed to, like, so what they do the fries. It's kind of like a poutine thing. You ever had poutine?
I hate the French.
Yeah, I fucking despise
No, honestly, like I feel like people talk about
and the
poutine all the
British,
time.
fuck you too.
That doesn't look or sound good to me. I don't know what it is.
They put stuff on fries and
Yeah.
give it a French name, and all of a sudden it's cuisine.
And we're the ones with the disgusting eating habits.
Do you guys watch the Celebrity All-Star game for softball?
Nope.
No.
For, like, the MLB All-Star weekend?
I don't think I
Celebrity game?
Unless they're actually doing their job of acting, I don't like watching celebrities in anything.
When was it?
Like, Monday?
The day before the home run derby, or no, Sunday.
Day of-
Sunday, because
yeah.
home run derby was Monday.
The only thing I watched was the home run.
Dude, I see these highlights and they're like JoJo Siwa hits a bomb. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Aside from not knowing the celebrities, what would be the best celebrity sport event to have?
Celebrity deathmatch.
I was gonna say Hunger Games.
As a kid.
Hunger Games.
Celebrities.
Four major sports.
Celebrity sport. I would probably
Five
say.
will called soccer,
The thing is with baseball, anybody can play, so it makes it a little bit better.
softball.
But I would,
Call it.
yeah. But I would genuinely love to see football.
It would be such bad football, though.
But
It would be such
being
garbage.
If they're playing all out and actually trying to lay each other out, it might be a little
imagine
entertaining.
watching because there's a lot of celebrities who used to be great athletes, and watching them just shit on
Like
Disney stars.
imagine Drewski getting a handoff and running through Ariana Grande.
That's what I'm saying. Though. You're also just setting up people to be.
But it's a bad game.
Destroyed.
Like who's it for though? I don't. understand.
No, and that's the thing. Like
It's
these
for
guys
the
are
celebrities.
It's for
that's the thing. It really is for them, and for some reason, like I don't know. Maybe people at home, like other people, really do eat it up and do like watching their favorite actors, singers, whatever. But like, it's just really weird to think like, oh, these people want to see us play a game that we're not actually any good at or whatever. Like they're just so that self-involved and self-centered and everything.
I think the coolest one I've seen is basketball. When you realize that certain celebrities are good at
It used to be.
Sometimes that is cool to see. Like, oh, I didn't realize fucking.
Quavo
Who was it? Like,
dunk.
yeah, or like when Terrell, I think it was Terrell Owens was like doing like. Was
That
it
one
was it him that was it him that did like a 360 or whatever?
that one was expected. That's Terrell fucking Owens.
Yeah.
Well,
I
still.
think there's this one like he's just like a big attorney or like producer or something. And it's like, dude, he's like a
Gruber.
8.1 million people, by the way, watched. That's what they reported. 8.1 million watched the celebrity softball game.
I could.
How many
I
people
could
just
see
like
it.
autopilot put on something like that because it's like the big
Honestly,
thing going on?
you know, like
though,
those
you
channels
know?
where like they're selling like knockoff gold in the middle of the night, like paid programs.
Yeah.
They're like I probably give those a lot of views when I fell asleep as a kid.
I mean, Evan's got to be the best one to answer that. How do you differentiate views on commercials of actual eyesights to get revenue?
Yeah.
On commercials.
I mean, that is the thing. Like I don't want to go too far like down the rabbit hole with this, but I've actually been wondering that lately because like we obviously still like run ads on cable and everything, and which like feels cool and everything because like yeah, it's cool to put an ad on social media and everything, but it's like you can really, because of like boosting posts, you can really force that down people's throats and everything. But like it just always felt cool to actually say like, oh, I have an ad that's on TV or whatever because it's TV.
Because when we were growing up, that was the big thing.
Yeah, exactly. But now it's like is cable even worth it, or does everybody have YouTube, Hulu Live, Prime, whatever? I'm like, are people actually seeing this or? But no, it definitely is tough to judge. Like especially like take my dad for example. He's the type where as soon as whatever he's watching goes to commercial, mute. He doesn't like watching them. He doesn't like listening to them. So like, or who gets up to go get a snack or whatever. Like, yeah, sure, it's on someone's screen, but are they actually watching and digesting what you're putting out there? So,
But with like Google,
probably very little.
Google Analytics now, though, like if you're like on a phone advertisement, you can track like eyesight movement if people are opting.
Yeah, no, it's
see what
crazy.
they're looking at.
The data you can get on that is so much more in depth.
Yeah.
When I
just
used
with
to
a TV commercial.
And I have a side note right after, or not a side note, but same thing. But when I used to like advertise stuff on Facebook a lot, it was it would tell you different things because like we paid for the Meta business suite bullshit. We get all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It would tell you like if they clicked off right after, like if they just let it autoplay, like something.
Yeah, no, that
actually,
you can definitely track. Yeah,
like it autoplaying is different than it, you skipping. You know what I mean? Because you skip honestly a person skipping is better than it autoplaying next because now someone's actually like seeing it. Mm-hmm. But besides the point, YouTube. Have you guys ever noticed, like on my phone, I could watch a YouTube video for 45 minutes and get no ad. But the second I'm on my TV watching, because they know if you're bothering to watch YouTube on a TV, you're more likely to be actually watching it.
Yeah.
YouTube ad every 10 minutes, and instead of it being a normal 5-second skip like on your phone, it is like it's like a fucking 30-second mandatory or a minute mandatory.
Dude,
because they know you're watching it. You're more likely to be actually watching it if you're bothering to put it on your TV.
the worst is like there's nights where I like to like fall asleep to like ambient music or whatever. And yeah, normally I would put it on my phone.
Weird, man.
Ambiance.
What do you mean?
Ambient?
What are we talking here?
Like just like relaxing music or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Like rainfall.
Yeah. I mean, that's an
I'm
example.
sorry. I got a different
Three guys jerking
thought
off.
I got a different thought process when you said ambient.
Well, I don't know. But anyway, but no, I would like normally I would put it on my phone, but I use my phone for alarms. I don't want to have to like, like if I were listening to it on my phone, I would have put the volume down. So that's why I don't listen on my phone. But since it's on my TV, like I'm trying to fall asleep, and then all of a sudden, even if my TV volume is down, for some reason the ad volume is like
Whopper,
10 times.
Whopper,
No,
Whopper,
seriously, I'm like,
Junior, double, bacon, Whopper.
It's like the modern day. Tell me how am I supposed to live without
That
you?
last season with Mac
By the
Jones.
80s, greatest hits now.
That last season with Mac Jones was when that fucking those TikToks came out where it was like some guy sitting on his couch like this, his phone to the side, like recording him, and it's just like you're watching your team get beat by 40, and then this commercial comes on, and he's just like, Whopper, 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 Whopper.
It's funny how when those commercials first came out, we all hated them. Then like very quickly, actually, like I guess they somehow became beloved.
I was opposite.
I just think it's
I
funny,
loved them, and then
like-
I hated them.
No, I hated
And
them
it
first.
was honestly-
super get
It was
into the
honestly
beef
probably
Burger King
it was
commercial.
it was honestly
I definitely don't actually like it.
No, yeah.
It was right. Honestly, you're sleeping on Burger King because they got the 2 for $5 Whopper Juniors.
Or 3 for $7.
Dude, amazing
Hard,
deals.
dude.
But the no, literally,
Or the Eaton special is 7 for $25.
I started hating them. I said, dude, you got more for later. It's amazing. I started hating.
Just freeze it.
It's not even arguing it.
Eat it days later.
I started hating them because
They
it,
want to come over and eat some frozen Whoppers.
honestly,
Casa is su casa.
Some people have deep freezers for like years of or like months of cow or deer
bought a
meat or
cow.
whatever.
dude, nothing.
I bought
worse-
Burger King.
Nothing worse than eating a fucking warmed up Whopper with all the stuff still on it.
Dude,
Because I did it and I bit in and the pickle burned my tongue. I was like, what the fuck?
I was gonna say I've reheated whole like fast food burgers in the microwave, and yeah, it's a rough eat the next day.
Hey, I know nobody from Old Wisco's gonna hear this, but fuck you. Your fries are disgusting. They are disgusting.
They're really not
Every
great.
time they are
Yeah.
so gross. Waffle, regular.
You
I
need
mean,
to
I swear to God, you could.
redesign on
That is
The regular ones
terrible.
they're just all crunch.
That is terrible. The waffle fries are dry and tasteless. That is awful. Awful. Nora, I'm looking at you. Tell your dad. All right? That's bad.
You know why they don't have good fries?
Why?
No black person's allowed in this tab.
Yeah, that's a fucking good one.
Cut that out.
No, you keep that shit in. That was a fucking good one.
too good.
The owners
was a
aren't
good
the,
one.
For what it's worth, the owners are not white.
Oh, fuck.
They're not American.
That was a good one.
That's the clip of the day.
All right, moving on to the next thing. Did you guys watch the Home Run Derby?
Yes.
I didn't.
Yep.
But the only thing I'm going to start with is because what I did see, this is just a social media standpoint. We can talk about Cal Raleigh winning and other stuff later. But did you guys see how the Cal Raleigh, who was it? The tiebreaker?
Yeah,
it
versus
was
Brent Rooker.
They was like 371.2516848 feet versus, like they brought it down to like the nearest billionth of a decimal.
And there's
like,
no
can't
way they
track
can.
that.
Yeah, there's no way.
Statcast.
You can't track that.
I don't care. I don't care
I don't
how good.
care how many physics
I know.
are-
I don't care how. I don't care how.
They also
Man versus machine.
They also
right?
just one just how stupid it is to even do that in the first place is ridiculous. That is so stupid to do that. But the other thing is, I know the Statcast. Yeah, they take what do they take? They take launch angle, exit velocity, pitch speed, everything into account. That's what they take, and type of pitch because of how the laces are coming off. All right, great. It doesn't factor in how the wind is moving. It doesn't factor in if it's more humid now versus humid before. Everything applies into it, and they don't factor that in. And you're telling me you can fucking do that? That's just a physical standpoint. The other standpoint is it's stupid as shit. If you tell me I lost the fucking home run derby by .0000007 feet, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I'm just thinking, unless they were like strict on time, why would you not take that opportunity to have a duel?
Swing off.
Yeah, just do a swing
Like-
off.
God forbid it's a home run derby. God forbid we have these people try to hit more home runs.
So stupid.
And no, it's
Fuck you, Rob Manfred. Fuck you.
and someone posted like something today because for those of you who don't know, the All-Star game came down. Sorry, my contacts are drying.
For later.
The All-Star. Oh, well, sorry, it just kind of naturally came to this.
Dot.
You got to roll with it.
Yeah, you gotta roll with it.
No, someone.
Roll with it.
So, because a post I saw it. So for those of you that don't know, the All-Star game came down
What else are we gonna do? Have an awkward silence?
Yeah. The All-Star game came down to a swing-off between the NL and AL, and Kyle Schwarber put on an absolute show. Each hitter got 3 swings, like 3 chances to hit a home run, and Kyle Schwarber went 3 for 3. And someone posted a status that was like, wait, so you're telling me that one of the best parts about the All-Star game was batters being able to take their time, they each got the same amount of chances or outs or whatever, and they weren't timed, and everybody actually ended up enjoying it. Oh wow! If only they could do something like that with a home run derby.
I think they know that very clear now. Like watching the camera angles, watching the cameramen struggle.
Yes.
Dude, oh my gosh, yes.
I was with my mom, and she's like, "I'm having a seizure watching this."
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
No, yeah, there was one, I can't remember who was up to bat, but like the cameraman was like aimed at like the buildings across the street, and then all of a sudden panned down to a little kid's glove.
Yeah.
And like you have like big dumper going swing to swing to swing.
Yeah.
And it's just the camera angle. Of,
Yeah.
We're like
Yeah.
in our iPhone 3 when Ethan first got the iPhone 3 when it came out and you had a camera.
We were on iPhone
and-
6 when I got that 3.
And like it makes you miss like Chris Berman announcing it and everything because like the announcers can't even like truly like get into like the call or whatever and like enjoy it because they have to get ready to call the next one too.
And it's just think about fucking baseball, dude. Like baseball is you swing, you take your time, and you can appreciate every single second of it. How are we going to appreciate this 400-foot bomb when this guy is also taking 6 hacks in between? Like, it's ridiculous. It's also exhausting, like, just trying to watch. You guys said there's so much going on. But it's exhausting for the players, too, because, like, these players are not built to swing that much, that often.
Yeah.
They're not meant to do that. You don't get that much power by swinging over and over again. You get that much power by you take your swing, you take your breath, you relax, you think again about your next pitch. You maybe take a pitch off if you're in a decent count, and then you swing again. Like, it's too much, too fast, and it's a terrible. It used to be a good way of honestly deciding who the best home run hitter was because the best players did it, and the best home run hitter usually won. Now you could see some random fuck win it, and I don't think Cal Raleigh's the best home run hitter. I think it was a bad year for home run derby.
Yeah.
But also it was set up pretty well for him too to kind of succeed.
You know, I cannot wait for that statement to hit after he breaks Barry Bonds' single season home run record, and you're gonna say he is not the best home run hitter.
Oh God.
38 before the All-Star break.
Dude, that's insane.
What's the number?
Insane.
For the Mariners record is 56, so he's probably gonna get that.
It's also
He'll beat juniors for sure, but will he beat Bonds?
I don't think
Bonds
so.
is Bonds. Well, who has the AL record?
Judge.
Judge, yes, Judge. I don't think he's gonna break their Judge's.
I thought it was in the 60s.
No, Judge is
Single season?
Did Judge get?
70, didn't he?
I think so. Let me look it up.
Hey Siri, How many home runs did Aaron Judge hit when he broke the record for single-season home runs?
Into the mic, Siri.
She said she's working.
It's that signal.
Oh, no, you're right. 62. Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Did he finish with 62?
Yeah, he did.
All right. 62.
Yeah, I thought even Barry was in the 60s, so he's at 38 right
I thought
now.
Barry was like 70.
No, he hit 72.
72, yeah. Barry was in the 70s. All the roided players were in the NL. Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds. They were all in the NL.
Yeah. But no, and another thing, I saw a guy that post that I mentioned, there's a guy that commented on it and said, actually, as someone who attended the old home run derby, like a home run derby with the old rules, it was really boring or whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, yeah, I get that you paid a lot of money probably to go to that and everything, and
Bad fan.
and like all that. But sorry, there are exponentially more people sitting at home watching than there are people at the game. Sorry, but all of us at home, we don't care about anybody at the game. Like the viewers at home are the ones that you should be catering to.
I don't like that point.
You don't like that point?
I'll tell you why I don't like that point.
Well,
Why?
I agree with that point.
At home, I love watching the games now because I can bust out watching a Red Sox game in 2 hours. I love
Okay,
it.
no, that's
But
different. That's different.
When I go to the game, well, it's also kind of not different because it's flip-flop because he's the one at the game and he hates it.
Okay, but no.
He hates, but
Game versus home run derby are different. Home run derby is supposed to be a spectacle. It's supposed to be an all-night thing.
Yeah, wasn't he saying that it's too fast now?
No, he's saying he didn't like the old rules.
Okay, well, whatever. But and you're saying you like the new rules?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think you're actually on my side.
Maybe all right. Maybe I am on your side then. But yeah, so going to the game, I went to a Brewers Blue Jays game last year, and holy fuck, dude, it was like the 8th inning before I had my 3rd beer, which is insane. And I was like, this is terrible.
That's like the MLB is shifting from the fan experience of being at the game to trying to draw more people in to watch on TV.
Which is the worst.
Where they make a lot more money.
Which is the worst, too, because now they're splitting up between EA. You have to have Apple TV, ESPN Plus, MLB Access.
No, I
have everything to watch.
So hard to watch Bucks or Brewers games.
That's why I will say to the camera now, I bootleg
sports.
I bootleg everything. Come get me.
What do you use?
Come get me.
Don't
I
do
use
it.
something called TVC Box. Actually, you were at my apartment and saw it sitting there. It was actually on the TV. You can buy it on Amazon, literally on Amazon, $300. And that's why I remember I talked about cricket earlier when I was talking about the Indian guy that I get beer from. I watch literally anything in the world at any time for free, live.
Is it a Canadian one?
No, well, it's VPN, so I don't really know where it's from, but
It's from your buddy.
mine thing.
Texas.
So
My
mine
name is John.
mine thinks
John
that
Smith?
mine thinks that I'm in LA.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah.
You won't have to pretend.
But yeah, no, the experience is just it's totally swayed. It's so bad now, and it's I missed and I wasn't going to home run derbies or anything like that as a kid, but going to the games now, and then the home just how quick it is it's not. I kind of liked how long baseball was. I liked it.
It's not geared towards fans that want to drink 10 beers at a baseball game and have to get up to pee every other inning.
Now I have to drink fucking 15.
That's not everybody.
Dude, I have to drink 15 beers in the parking lot just to get through the game. This is insane.
I know. That is the case. You have to just get there earlier, tailgate longer.
And actually, that
we
just means that baseball teams are missing out on more concessions from this guy.
Honestly, 3 hours before the game, I found that this year that's the spot. 3 hours before the game, I had a good drunk going through the rest of the game.
I'm glad you
right when they
I'm glad you got your recipe right.
How early do they open up?
I want to know how long it took him to
that,
experiment and keep the
Remember
whole
when he said
trial and
about,
error.
I had to hide that half bottle of Seagrams for my girlfriend.
Yeah. We were probably no, you can't say that. We gotta cut that out, Jake.
all right.
We were
in trouble again.
We were probably the 200th car just in our little section. So 3 hours before, actually, we weren't even close to being the earliest. Whoa. So they opened that shit up pretty early. Granted, this is a 7 p.m. game. I'm not saying get to an 11 a.m. game at fucking 8 a.m.
I would.
But yeah, no. So also we did grill out. It was fantastic. We had fucking brats. We had fucking ribs. We had Italian sausage. We had a little bit of steak, which was we had everything.
That's crazy.
Alex's dad. Shout out Alex's dad.
What
Shout out
about-
Lupe.
What about them sides?
Some sides.
Some potato salad.
Sides were a little lacking, which I'm fine with because I'm more of a meat guy. I love meat in my mouth. But
a side of bacon.
sides were lacking a little bit. It was more like a vegetable fruit platter with like some dips and stuff. Oh, a great shrimp dip, which was great.
Although that there were no sides. There was just fruit and veggies.
Yeah. No, the fruits and veggies are what you put. It's like a garnish. You put it on the side of your like when you go to Buffalo Wild Wings and you ask for your 18 wings and they're like, here's 2 celery sticks. Like it's like a garnish.
It's like when you go through the line, you fill up your whole plate, and it's like you get to the end of the line, and you're like, I have to keep walking through. I have to put something on my plate, otherwise I look like a fat piece of shit.
No, seriously.
Besides, so for the All-Star game, we talked about the. I think it needs to go back to the old system. Stupid tiebreaker, blah blah blah. I'm so happy Justin's not here so we can shit on him and we have no rebuttal. Yeah. Jazz Chisholm with only 3 home runs.
Oh my gosh.
And this is also like
But the vibes.
If you hit 3 home runs before, like in the just 10 out system, it was not as bad because it's like, all right, fuck, that sucks. You had just 10 unfortunately bad swings.
Yeah.
Now, where you just ripping them and you couldn't hit more than 3.
Yeah.
That's fucking terrible.
Bad luck. And dude, I love his philosophy though.
What?
About why he said he only hit 3.
What did you iron shit up?
Because he was just trying to keep his swing.
Then don't do it.
Don't do it.
He just wanted to keep his swing. He wasn't actually, but if he was actually trying to hit just home runs, he would have hit more.
That's absolute bullshit because I've seen him swing and he tries to hit home.
Was he an all-star? All-star?
I hope he gets in a slump.
If he gets in a slump,
Was he an all-star? Like, did he participate in the actual all-star game?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say if he wasn't, then it's proof that he only did it so he could have an all-star jersey.
Yeah, no, he was a backup in the All-Star game, which is insane. But granted, the AL is lacking.
No, I was gonna say that
second baseman.
hey, Simmer.
I mean, you got to have 3 deep at each one.
Oh, that's another thing I wanted to say way back earlier when he said that he's changing his bet or whatever. I think it's hilarious that because when you say, "Oh, Tigers are going to win the World Series," like the beginning of the season, like that was a pretty bold take. Fast forward to the halfway point, they have a very convincing lead in the entire league, and he's like, "Nope, no, I'm going back to being a homer."
Whoa.
Exactly.
Boston,
He said it right. Going back to being a homer, and it was only because I thought the Red Sox stood no chance. And now we stand a chance, and I'm excited.
Hey, the Brewers are giving me hope.
Also, let's talk about the Red Sox and Tigers post.
You mean the Red Sox?
Jake, shall we? Jake, I'm sorry. I never dump on Jake ever with sports, but we're gonna look back on the Red Sox and Tigers playoff history together. Ooh. Jake, what happened the last time we played? Do you remember?
That would have been, was it
2013?
ALCS?
Yup. What happened? That changed the whole series.
I don't remember.
David Ortiz grand slam when your center fielder went over the wall. And we had the iconic
Rest in
picture
peace,
of our
Austin
security guard.
Was that Austin Jackson?
Our security guard like this. Iconic picture. And changed the whole series, and we won and went on to win the World Series.
I blanked out all Tigers Grand Slam home runs after Scooble gave one up last year.
That was that
stupid Cleveland.
That factored into my decision because if we're in the playoffs at the same time, I think we got the edge.
Ooh. Yeah.
That is a bold take.
Very bold.
Yeah, it's called What's on Your Mind, not What's True. So, I said that before. But
that's in the intro. He said the thing.
And this is what I think. So that's what it is. What I think is fact.
Gospel.
Love it. I just hope it turns
ignorance. Ignorance is bliss.
It really is.
Kick you in your nuts.
It really is.
So hard.
You're lucky I don't turn this into a shit on the Packers podcast because I got a lot of that ready to go.
Dude.
Wait, also, actually,
prove the haters wrong.
No, this is a side note of shit on the Packers. The rookie meeting they have, the NFL has, where they take like the rookie class picture.
Oh yeah.
And they do all this stuff like media day for all the rookies. They just did it. Who was your first round pick from the fucking Texans?
Golden.
Or from Texas?
Yeah, Matthew Golden.
Yeah. So first, I said it before. 22, awful jersey choice. But so they asked all the rookies to put on a map. They gave him a pin and said, "Put on a map where you're playing." Where your team is.
I did see
and he put the pin on Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
He has no idea where Wisconsin is. He put it on Columbus, Ohio.
Hey, he's there to ball.
That's
I don't
so
care what
bad.
his geography
That's
is.
so bad.
He's there to ball.
That's so bad.
Don't need geography. All he needs is to know that route tree.
Thank you.
Bars.
God. All right. The last.
Crazy. He's the highest
Everybody
paid
say
wide
something?
receiver on the Packers.
That is crazy. Those first round deals though now.
Only because Jaden Reed's on a rookie
First overall
contract.
pick is what? What's the signing list for first overall pick? Like $24 million.
I don't know the numbers.
Something
I don't know. We haven't
crazy.
had one in a couple of years.
Only a couple.
Thank you, Matthew Stafford.
Were you about to say something, or are we about to cut into the next thing?
No, not at all. I was just kind of annoyed that you guys didn't like the dong off to win the All-Star game.
We're getting to that. This is a different thing.
Okay.
I loved it.
No.
Yeah, no, I thought that was.
We were saying there should have been a dong off in the home run derby.
I felt like
okay.
I felt like a little kid
Yeah.
again, smiling, going, "Oh, home run, home run."
The last thing, and then I'm gonna take a pee break. In the home run derby, did you guys see that kid rob the home run?
Oh yeah,
That was so sick.
That was
dude.
sick.
And I was, and Evan
deserved
and I were talking the other day again, and he asked me, he's like, what would you do in that situation? I was like, I'd rob the fucking home run.
robbed the home run.
If I'm 10 years old and I can
Once
say
in a
I
lifetime,
robbed,
dude.
like I robbed a home
Once
run in
in a
MLB stadium,
lifetime
I don't
sit.
care what it is. I'm robbing it.
Does it matter how old he is?
no,
What if he's 16, 17?
No. I
no,
say
even then,
under
still.
under the age of 18, I'd say honestly, as a 26-year-old man, I would rob that home run. I would rob that. home
Well,
run.
first I'd be like, why am I out here with a bunch of 10-year-olds?
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing with my life? But if I'm out there and there's a play to be made,
Honestly,
I'm making the play.
I-
You robbed that home run.
I
Yeah.
100% rob it every time, and that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And it wasn't like it was that special, but it was like that kid.
but
That's
it's
fucking awesome.
yeah,
Good for that
and it's
kid.
and it's a
That's
win-win.
awesome.
He didn't face any repercussions because they still counted the home run and everything, and it's not like it was like
is accurate down to the
Shut the
closest
fuck up,
micron.
Jay.
I mean,
He's got a point.
down to the 1/1000th of a fucking foot.
micron's a millionth of a meter, but we could go.
Didn't they say
nanometer.
they said 1/1000th though? They brought it all the way to on the decimal of the 1/100000th.
I don't know the imperial. I'm a metric guy, but
wait, so
Stop using
wait, so,
big words, asshole. I know the 1/100000th when I see it.
but no, like I think about what was probably going through that kid's head, just like again, like in slow motion, just oh, I think this one might be a home run. I feel the dirt on the warning track. I'm right by the wall, dude. I think I get my glove under this. Should I rob this? And just
it's not easy to do. Like I'm sure they could line up like it'd be like a Joe's versus Pros thing.
I love that.
No, yeah,
Line up
seriously.
like
That show
100
was so
average
good.
Americans and like shoot a ball in the same trajectory.
Dude.
How many people do you think catches that?
Probably. How many people do you think?
wait,
Average American
No.
Wait, you said-
average-
no, you said how,
just
like-
what percentage of average Americans?
would rob that home run.
10.
7.
I was gonna say like 10, 11.
Yeah, let's say one out of 10. 1 out of 10.
You catch that ball.
I personally think I would catch that ball 10 out of 10
I
times.
hope I would.
As
I'm not
a-
totally sure.
As a, I mean, granted, I think I am above the average American. I'm looking at you. But
I'm just hoping my height
Are we
will
still
help.
talking about
Drinking-
athletically?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say. I thought we were
Athletically,
just talking about
yes,
drinking alcohol.
if we're talking
We're
about
talking
running,
about dong
we're
shows.
talking about running a mile. No, if we're talking about robbing home runs. Yes, but yeah, I think I would 1,000,000% rob that, and I think that like it's a really slim margin of people that can do that. So if you get that opportunity, you fucking do it.
I hope that kid got to keep the ball too.
I mean, 100% right in the pocket. I would have leave before they tried to take that ball from me.
Dude, I don't care if that kid's 12. If I'm his dad, I'd be like, "You want to drink some beer when you get home?"
Yeah. You
did good.
Think about baseball too with resales now. Like the Judge home run sold for like $1 million or whatever. The Paul Skeens card just sold for $1 million. Like that ball that a kid robbed, even though it doesn't have that much value, you could probably still sell it for like $5,000.
Have you seen like
$5,000.
the old videos
Like,
of
just
when
a
Barry
really
Bonds
weird amount? Like
broke Hank Aaron's home run record? The guy that pulled it out of the Giant Stadium, like his shirt was ripped up.
Oh yeah,
I
everyone
remember
fighting
seeing those
for it.
videos.
dude. The guy that got Shohei's like record-breaking home run for whatever it was. I don't know if it was like because he had 50-50 or something, or 40-40.
It was his 50-50.
Yeah. Like it wasn't even just the fans he had to worry about. The Dodgers staff was like saying like you're going nowhere. Like you're not allowed to go home. Like they gave him like a snapback and a little mini. Obviously it was more than that, but like they gave him like chump change compared to what that would actually go for at auction or whatever.
Wow.
I think they kind of made up for it after, but no, it's crazy.
That's a tough place to be in though. Like what if you're actually like a diehard Dodgers fan? Like let's say you're a big Red Sox fan and someone's about to break the record, you catch the ball. Do you give it
You
back?
want to give it up?
No.
I at least go. No, I would give it back, but I'd go home first and start negotiating.
Here's why. All right, the suckers who give it back right away. Like, also, like, I'm a human being. Like, I understand this human being wants a very monumental ball that means a lot to him. I get it, but when you're at the stadium, they're offering you, like Evan said, chump change. They're offering you season tickets, which mean fucking nothing to me. They're offering you a signed bat and a signed ball, which mean nothing to me. I'm taking it, and I'm going to say, all right, I'm not going to rob you of millions, maybe, but I want the season tickets for 10 years or lifetime. Season tickets for lifetime would be incredible. Like, I'll take
tickets to Fenway.
Yeah,
that you've been to.
Gee,
I would say
this is a hypothetical. I'm sorry, I thought this was a hypothetical.
I would say season tickets on the monster.
Yeah, like I want my season tickets. Like, I want like all this. Like, I think as a human being, I would really want to give it back, but I'm not gonna short myself. So I'm gonna take it home. I'll still keep talking to him. I'm gonna say, all right, just give me season tickets lifetime, some money, and let's move on. I'm not gonna rob him of like $2 million.
How much money?
Much money? What else am I getting besides the money?
It's one and the same, I think. What do you need to give the ball back that makes you feel?
What do I need? What record? Wait, what record?
Home run record.
So Bonds ball?
Single season or all time?
Ooh, that's tough.
Let's go single season. Single season is more realistic.
All time is
different.
I probably would just actually sell that for $5 million. But the single season, I'd say season tickets for life. I'm gonna need a cool $100,000 because that's chump change to any organization.
But it's life changing to you.
It's life changing to me. Season tickets for life, cool $100,000. I'm gonna need a car.
So much autographed memorabilia.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a car.
A Ford F-150. Maybe.
Give me a little F-150. Because honestly, that's the thing. Like, think about to us, like all this is asking for a lot, but to them, that's literally chump change.
Yeah.
Season tickets for life. $100,000 car. I'm gonna need a house.
I don't know if you're going that far.
Dude, a house is another fucking $200,000. That's chump change to them.
They're still not doing that.
They're doing it.
It's no because of the principle of it. I would say
no. They're doing it.
I was on the same track.
They're doing it. They're
not
doing
it.
They're
not doing it. They're not doing it.
All right,
then it would have been done by now.
All right. Okay. How much did Aaron Judge's ball sell for?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, once you look that number up for me right now, I want you to circle back to the number that I said.
Okay. Yes, but I'm saying like.
You two actually over there disagreeing.
Yes.
Look up the number,
okay,
and then circle back to what I said.
Hold on.
If you want a house.
Aaron Judge's record.
You could probably get the dollar amount in return. Yes, but I'm saying like if you
I'm
say,
not asking for a dollar amount. I'm asking for a quarter of the dollar amount.
Okay. Again, let me finish. But I'm saying like going to them and saying,
don't start it off so bad.
You let me finish.
Need a better.
I lost my train of thought.
Need a better antidote.
No. Like there's a difference between the dollar amount and saying like I want a house and like if they actually were to say because then every time some
look at
for the love of
all right, you know what? I'm gonna fuck it up after. You know, keep going. I'm sorry. I'm gonna fuck it up after. I'm ready.
Now going forward, every time somebody catches any little thing of like any sort of it could be someone's first career hitting home run. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I want you to pay my rent for whatever." Blah blah blah.
We're not talking about first career hits or home runs.
I'm saying going forward, like it's setting a precedent.
T-Mobile.
The Boston Red Sox are not gonna buy you a house in Delvin,
yes,
Wisconsin.
they will.
They're not gonna go on the list.
Yes, they will.
Oh, what house should we buy?
Yes, they will.
To meet this quota. No, they'll give you the money.
I'm sorry. I thought this was hypotheticals.
And then what's to stop them from saying, "Oh, we'll buy you that little crap fixer upper"?
You would say that, and then they would literally just send you a counter offer saying, "All right, instead we'll just give you $250K cash."
Okay,
and go buy the house yourself.
And
yes, which is exactly what I'm getting at. Like, yes, you can demand the dollar amount,
right, well, then
but they're not going to give you. They're not going to get the house for you.
Maybe argue better in the start.
That's what I was saying.
Maybe argue better in the start.
All right, Evan, go. What do you?
Your anecdote was terrible.
No, it wasn't. You just interrupted me, and I lost my train of thought, so I couldn't get it out perfectly.
Gotta be ready.
Anyway, you gotta be smarter. Anyway,
$3 million.
Shit.
Yeah,
yes, that's
fuck you. They're buying me a house. Get out of here.
No, they're giving you the money, and then you're
get the fuck out of here. $3 million fucking dollars. They're buying me a house. Get the fuck out of here.
They are not.
You're not a real fan.
They're buying me out $3 million.
I still say they're not.
They might be financing your
still
house, but they're
say
not buying you a house.
That's what I'm saying.
They're just straight giving you cash.
If they're buying him a house, then does the title not go into the New York Yankees name? So whenever, like, can they not just imagine they bought him a house.
They'd be like,
Imagine
okay.
they bought him that house in 2007. Fast forward today, they're like, oh, looking at the housing market. Sorry, bud, you're kicked out.
Yeah, we're doing spring training in Lake Geneva.
Yeah.
We could use another.
Look out.
You could use another couple $500,000 to sell this place off. You're gonna have to leave in a month.
Yeah.
Want to know something really weird too? So, right off of Long Beach, where I lived for a couple months, like in the LA area, there's an island called Catalina Island.
Catalina wine mixer?
Yes, exactly where the Catalina wine mixer came
Oh,
from.
that's fucking awesome.
But most of the island
I
is
thought
owned
that place was
by the
fictional,
Wrigleys.
I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, that what?
It's owned by the Wrigleys.
Oh yeah.
So we get to the island, me, my sister, and her fiance, and we're like, oh, let's go to Catalina. It'll be super fun. The Catalina wine mixer. It'll be great. So we get there, and the next day we're like touring around. It's super nice, like it's tropical. And then people are like, oh yeah, this Bell House owned by the Wrigleys. This big estate up here owned by the Wrigleys. Yeah, the Wrigleys own most of the place here. They did Cubs spring training on this island for a couple years. Mm-hmm. Just a random island in the middle of nowhere where the Wrigleys owned.
That's insane.
And I don't know many things about some sort of Epstein things that went on, but
What the fuck?
I'm just saying it's
Theo
an island.
Epstein or
I'm just saying there's
Both?
an island.
they're cousins, right?
I have no idea. I doubt
Yeah,
it.
I just said.
But no, to answer your question, by the way, I was pretty much like, yeah, like I agree with almost everything else he was saying.
Shut the fuck up.
I would say season tickets for life. Yeah, a bunch of memorabilia and other stuff. I want to have at least one game every year where I throw out the first pitch. Especially, and as a Cubs fan, this more so applies to me. I want to be able to, throw out the first pitch and sing the seventh inning stretch once a year.
Sing the seventh stretch. I like that.
okay.
One.
Yeah,
I like that one.
thank
That's
you,
a good
thank you,
one.
yeah.
I like that one.
No, because it's once a year. It's once a year.
Imagine if that was some other.
You might get booed. Actually, you might get booed.
No,
but that's
not if I'm putting on a good show.
That's a good one though. That's still a good one.
That is.
They probably wouldn't allow that one actually, but that'd be like my
Whenever you're
starting
done,
high.
I got more to add, but whatever.
I don't know. There's probably a bunch of other like, I don't know.
Have you guys ever?
I'm too focused on the memorabilia actually.
Have you guys ever seen actual player fucking contracts though? They add in houses, dogs, fucking crypto, anything.
Yeah, because
Buying a house would mean nothing to them. They do it for players all the time.
It's the idea of a
They already own those
organization
homes.
buying a
Okay,
house.
all right. Let's think about the Pittsburgh Pirates. You saw what they offered. They offered up a human woman to a kid.
she offered up herself. She offered up herself. That does not. Or no, that does constitute to prostitution.
They were constituting it. They offered up a human woman to a child.
Do you think they would have done that if it was one of us?
They're definitely getting me a house. All right, we can fuck off with this. I'm getting pissed. I'm getting pissed now. Jump to the actual All-Star game. All right, let's just start it off with the thing that was the best. Home run swing off was fucking sick.
It was.
That was
it.
awesome.
Love it.
Schwarber was incredible. We'll get to Aaron Boone in a second, but just we talked about it earlier with how, with the new home run derby with the time limit, and Evan said like, oh, it's amazing. We have this out system, and everybody loved it. Like, yes, that's how the home run derby should go back to. But just the pure drama and how excited the players were for it. Like, they showed the clips of them after each home run jumping like children. Like, it was awesome. It was one of the most fun MLB watching experiences I've had in the last 5 years.
No, I completely agree. Completely agree.
Big Four sports. We're 2 for 4 for like all-star type events, I'd say, because hockey had
Yes.
4 nations,
Yeah.
which was sick.
Yeah, they replaced the...
All-star game for baseball
Yeah.
did well, I think.
I think Four Nations is going to go away. I
don't know why it would.
Like every 2 years?
Oh, they're only going to do it
every 2 years.
But I mean, every sport is chasing the golden goal model, which hockey has. Every goal is exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baseball is tough because it's drawn out.
Baseball's nice
Basketball
'cause
is tough because maybe you get a last shot.
Yeah.
But how do you draw that last shot up in any sort of competition?
Well, they've been trying to do it with their new system where it's a mark to reach.
Yeah.
And they've tried, and
Yep.
it's failed miserably.
Yeah.
And then football,
we're playing flag football.
Yeah. You can't have guys going head first trying to hit each other. I think I was watching a show and their big thing was in football you can't just miss a tackle. You can miss a tackle in the Pro Bowl. But in baseball you can't just not pitch to someone.
No, what the MLB needs to do is go back to the deciding home field for the World Series with the All-Star game. I feel like yes, like you said, like no pitcher's gonna just put it over the heart of the plate and no batter's just gonna sit there and either take it or just intentionally swing and miss. That's the beauty of baseball. But the All-Star game definitely was a little bit more intense when home field advantage was played a factor into it.
I will also say, this is just a side note, but them wearing their actual jerseys
was
so much better. It's so much better when they wear their actual jerseys.
Yeah, I did want to shout that out too. I love that they went back to just wearing their jerseys.
Seeing, and we'll get to him in a second, but seeing Miz in that Brewers jersey, I was like, oh, fuck, a Brewer. That's awesome to see.
Yeah, we just had our 3 fucking pitchers.
Oh, 3.
But yeah,
Freddie.
Freddie too.
It was the lack of success with I'm a Red Sox fan, but being from Wisconsin, it's kind of cool to see a Brewer in an All-Star game. So it's like, oh shit, a Brewer. That's cool to see.
No,
lack of All-Star success for the Brewers.
I agree, but it hit like even though they're a rival, as a kid I always thought it was cool seeing Brewers players. It's not as cool to me now with the change of uniforms. I'm sorry, but I miss those old Brewers uniforms.
Oh,
those
so
looked like when you think of Brewer, obviously you think of beer and everything. Those looked like Brewer jerseys. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I did really
so
like
much
those.
better.
Yeah.
Their
new that yellow and light blue they have.
Yeah,
I think that looks really nice.
It is a nice combo and everything, especially because that was it's not the same exact blue, but
they
Comets.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the home run swing off. The managers chose the rosters or the batters for the home run swing off. The NL was stacked. The AL, I will say this to start, you could only choose players that were not starters. Like Aaron Judge was already on a plane gone. You could only choose players that were still playing late in the game. Aaron Boone still probably had the worst lineup choice of all time, mostly because of a guy named Jonathan Aranda. But
shout out Bulldog window cleaning.
Still could have. Yeah, that's local Jonathan Aranda, who's better. Probably could have hit more home runs.
Probably.
But you could have chosen Byron Buxton or Bobby Witt over Jonathan Aranda. And I will still argue the Jazz Chisholm being chosen over Jonathan Aranda. And no, it's going to go back to what we said, because Evan and I were arguing about this the other day, where Evan said 3 home runs when I was saying this, but we talked about this with the home run derby. I think Jazz Chisholm would have been better than Jonathan Aranda, because in this, you can sit and watch pitches and you swing when you're ready to go. In the home run derby, it's just let it rip, right? It's different. I think Jazz Chisholm would have been much better, even Jazz Chisholm, out of the other players, Byron Buxton, Bobby Witt, any other player, would have been a better option. You have your chance to sit there and wait on the perfect one, and you went with Jonathan Aranda, who, no offense to him, he barely scraped by and barely made this all-star team. Going with him, that's crazy.
He's having a solid season.
You know what? Aaron Boone, you continue to fuck me. All right? You continue to fuck me. You're the Yankees manager. All right? You mostly, you don't actually have that great of success against us. You're ugly. Actually, I stole your cell phone number from your office, and I still have it in my phone, so get ready for a call soon. And you beat the Red Sox in the ALCS that one year in 2003. That was sucked, but that's just terrible. That choice was bad.
Can I say something random about Aaron Boone?
What?
Is it just me, or does he kind of look like the head coach in Blue Mountain State?
He looks like Marty McDaniels?
Yeah.
Don't disrespect Marty McDaniels like that.
I'm not disrespecting. I'm saying he just looks like
the
him.
same eyes.
Dude, it's like the face structure, too. I don't know what it is.
No, Aaron Boone looks like a fucking dying pug.
Yeah,
He does.
a dog.
I hate Aaron Boone, dude.
I don't like him either.
I
don't think anybody does, really.
Shane Gillis at the ESPYs, he's talking about Belichick and Jordan Hudson. He's like, well, maybe if some of you were 6-time Super Bowl winners, you wouldn't have fat, ugly dog wives.
Is that the one where he's like, hey, Disney allowed that one?
That might have been. I just remember
I should have said that.
the Deshaun Watson
during the
one.
week.
You guys,
Yeah, he's like, I wasn't happy about that one.
do you guys want to call Aaron Boone right now?
Do it.
I have his phone number.
Pod, dude. When else are you gonna use?
Honestly, I'm
Let me use your phone.
I'm glad he sat on this all these years.
Yeah, so when I was at Wisconsin, we played at the Pinstripe Bowl, and I was wandering Yankee Stadium, and I found Aaron Boone's office, and he left a note for Paul Christ with his cell phone number on it. And Justin actually...
Dumbest thing he could have done.
Yeah, so let's call and see what he's doing.
No way, it's still his number.
No way, but it's still fun to call.
But
I can show you the note, too, if you want the proof. I have the fucking proof on my phone right now.
I believe you.
Well, actually, if you just want to look at it, this is the picture I took of it.
Best wishes to you and the Badgers. Please make yourself at home. Here's to a great showing in the Pinstripe Bowl.
On speaker. What if he answers?
He's a busy guy.
He'll call back.
Well, I just wanted to know what was the thought process in that decision with the home run derby swing off. If you can give me a call back. I don't know this number that I'm calling you on, but yeah, give me a call back. Thanks, buddy.
Wow.
Sure, I'll get back to you.
Yeah. If he hasn't changed his number, he definitely will not. It's not some random number from Wisconsin.
Seth's gonna get a call at midnight tonight. Listen here, punk.
Yeah, right. I'll have to get my phone.
You know
out and
how hard this is.
Start recording. Seth, what's on your mind? Got Aaron Boone on the phone. Aaron, what was the thought process?
God, did you watch any of the home run or the All-Star game, Jake, or no?
I started watching like the 6th inning.
You watched? Actually,
Jake.
you told me.
Jake was probably too busy meal prep.
All the sports now that you can watch them at a decent
It's the best.
time of the
Yeah,
day.
dude,
The
football
West
starts at
Coast-
10. That's
The West Coast
crazy.
is
10
the
a.m.
best
games
coast
are kinda
to watch.
crazy.
That sucks, but
That's kinda crazy.
but like the night game being at fucking 4 or 3 or whatever, that's amazing.
Like Sunday Night Football, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, dude.
That's
at 9
incredible.
o'clock.
Oh yeah, you're 2 hours behind. That's what it is. Did you you had some fun fact about Tigers pitchers in the game? You want to share that again?
What game were we talking about?
The All-Star game.
Tigers pitchers?
Yeah. What was it,
We had a
Jake?
couple, yeah.
Yeah. What did they do?
They pitched. Tarek Skubal started the All-Star game, obviously, as
Yeah.
everyone knows.
How'd that go?
Reigning AL Cy Young winner.
Yeah, but how'd that inning go?
Some will say. He had a tough inning, but obviously he's not going to show his best stuff.
Yeah. All right. What happened to the other Tigers pitchers?
Casey Mize, he gave up a home run, but he pitched well otherwise.
Yeah. Okay. So you fucked us.
They knew that it was not for home field advantage, and they just wanted to save arms.
Yeah.
for the
They
rest
going
of the
out.
That's a good point. No
going
home field
out.
advantage. It means nothing.
Yep. So wait, how are they deciding home field advantage?
Record.
Just
Record.
yeah.
Record? Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Nothing fucking better. But I have Jake. This is for me and you stat as AL men. So the NL won, but it meant nothing because you know why, Jake? The NL has only won 2 of the last 14 All-Star games.
All I know is they've won one of the last ones. So
That's all I care
You
about.
know,
Red Sox fan,
it's
you
kind
know.
of like what's that old quote, Jake?
I'm just trying to look forward, man.
A blind
Not
squirrel
trying to
finds
live
a
in the
nut.
past.
Oh, remember when we won all those World Series
believe it.
back when we had no names on the
blind
jersey?
squirrel
Homeless
won it.
blind
You
squirrel
live in
nuts
2016 all the
every
time. Shut up,
other
bitch.
Yes.
It's all I need.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Did I ever tell you guys about
Ricky said that.
the other day when I went to? It was Anaheim. I went to Angel Stadium. All right.
Ooh.
That's actually kind of sick.
Thoughts?
It was cool. So I took a
They
girl
still
there.
have the home run.
See, it's Anaheim to him. To us, it'd just be Los
Do they-
Angeles.
do they-
Los Angeles extended.
No, I love that. Do they still have the home run circle out there? Like win $1 million if it hits in the.
No, but the Detroit does have a pizza circle. And
That's
if you
pretty
get it in there, everyone wins pizza.
That's
But wait,
pretty sick.
Detroit pizza isn't in a circle though.
Dude.
Explain yourself.
Evan.
I was telling you guys about when I was in Anaheim. So I took a girl to the baseball game.
Oh,
It was a
Sick.
good time.
Sick.
So we get down there, we sit there in our seats, and I look at her and I say, "All right, here's the deal. You're gonna kiss me."
Oh fuck.
I told her, "Look, we're at our seats. It's a great time.
Fuck, that's hot.
I'm gonna kiss you on the strikes, as long as you kiss me on the."
Oh, there we go, Jake. There we go.
I write that down in my pickup line book?
Put it on the book.
Jake's just got him locked and loaded.
This is good stuff. What else you got?
Oh, that's incredible.
That's good.
Shout out George, big Cubs fan. He actually he saw a Cubs legend the other day at the airport.
Yeah.
Who it was, but yeah. Shout out George.
Saw a Cubs legend. Forgot who it was.
Not too many important ones.
He's nothing. Did you see who did I just tell you about who saw someone in the airport? Justin Steele.
Oh yeah.
Cubs pitcher. He just saw an NFL legend in the or NBA. No, it was NBA. Sean Marion. So
yeah.
Justin Steele, Cubs pitcher, tweeted the other day. He said, "I saw Sean Marion in the airport. Got to meet him. Smoothest jumper of all time." Then he put in parentheses right after, "He had no fucking idea who I was." He's like a Cy Young caliber pitcher from the Cubs.
This is actually going to be a good segue. But that reminds me of when Conor McGregor wore Conor McGregor wore Warriors.
That one.
Conor McGregor wore a Warriors number 23 jersey, and it was and Draymond posted on Instagram and said, "Take that off, bro.
We not rocking with
yeah,
you,
we're
bro."
rocking with Floyd." And he said, "I don't even know." He said, "Like, stay in school, kid. That's a CJ Watson jersey.
Yeah, like,
read up the story on why I'm wearing it, bud."
Yeah, he said that's CJ Watson, mate. I don't know who the fuck you are.
He said, I don't bounce balls. I bounce heads off the floor for a living. Stay in school. This ain't a game. This is life."
That's
Back to the All-Star game. So you guys know the ABS system where like it's the robots basically, and they can like tap their head to challenge.
It's just the start of AI taking over.
Terminator.
I wasn't like I'm not behind it because I like I don't want to say I like the error, but like I like the human aspect of it. I love it. But players were 100% on challenge calls. 100% on balls and strike challenge. Catchers, pitchers, fucking one fielder challenge call. They're 100%. Like, that's crazy to me.
No, yeah, like keep the umps there, but I do like the challenge system because I feel like there's been too many times where, yeah, like an obvious strike three gets called a ball, 2 pitches later, boom, like go ahead, home run or something.
2 of them were strike threes too, and it was like that's nuts. He missed it, and then the catcher gives a little head tap, and then they pull it up on the jumbotron, and the umpire literally has to fucking eat his own words, and he's like,
truly,
it's so awkward, but
truly, I don't.
It's crazy. They went 100%. That's nuts. Like,
I don't think anybody wants to actually get rid of umpires. I think everybody does love the human aspect. People just want some way of holding umpires accountable for their garbage calls and then ejecting the managers and players for being upset about it and getting screwed out of, like their chance to like have their part and contribute into like for their team and everything. And everybody, we just want umpires to be better and to be more accountable. And I think the challenge system is a good way of doing that.
The umpires have had a bad last like 3 years. They've
Gonna
had
have
really
a bad time.
Historically bad last 3 years.
Angel Hernandez did retire.
He did retire.
Oh my god!
Actually, fun fact: the accuracy rating did go up when he left. So, yeah. No, he had some of the worst games of all time, but like, it's still not the great. And the thing that to me is like in the postseason, when you watch postseason baseball, the umpires are like 98% correct.
No, they're good.
So
they're good.
They pull in the best, which is still fine to me because I don't think bad umpires are kicking you out of the playoffs necessarily unless it's like a play-in game. But yeah.
Jim Joyce.
Oh, fuck off.
Galarraga. That's not ABS, but he threw a perfect game.
Yep.
I actually
Armando
wrong.
Armando Galarraga.
Yeah, I said Giovanni Gallardo.
I was like, what are you talking about?
It's Spanish. Yeah, that was bad. That was so bad, and that was one of those moments where you just really because actually this is a side topic that I asked Evan the other day too was what do you think about so like some people were asking about like changing moments like that in history, like the Giovanni Gallardo, like give him the perfect game. Not Giovanni Gallardo. I said it again.
Dang.
How do you say it? Galarraga? Whatever.
Galarraga, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So giving him his perfect game. Galarraga? Yeah. But giving him his perfect game. Come on, man. I'm fucking engaged to a Mexican. I don't know his first name.
Armando.
Armando? Oh, I just didn't know it.
Can you say his full name?
Armando Galarraga.
Say it backwards.
Hey, can you say Alex's middle name? Karakutan?
No.
Yeah. All right. But so just changing, like, it's things like that. Like, I wish they would change. I wish they give him his perfect game. But the precedent it sets, like, how, like, if they change shit like that because people were asking for it, how bad would it be for the MLB if they were like, well, fuck, we'll change it?
I watched a documentary on that, and they did change one call. I don't remember what it was. But then, like, some, like, NYU law school did a whole case study on Galarraga's game.
Really?
And they said the precedent was set by this call that was changed in the past. And so, like, now they're going on the rabbit hole of changing every single call.
So there was a call changed. Was it, like, an influential call?
The commissioner, I don't know if it was a call or a player. I wish I knew.
Because the only, like, I could think of things like...
It's not like a Pete Rose going into the Hall of Fame Hall of Fame since he died.
Yeah.
I just think of, like, the fine line of, like, a player getting cut or a player making an all-star game or something like that, you know, where it's like, fuck, one more hit to bring his batting average up might have saved him. Like, it's shit like that where I think it sets a bad precedent.
And it's like, don't underestimate the baseball historians that are out there that, like, already have just an encyclopedia of controversial, like, moments and calls in MLB history, because it's been around for like 150 years or like something.
1890 about, I think they started recording stuff. 1890.
Yeah. And just like everybody would be like, well, Pippi Featherington actually would have thrown a perfect game against the Chicago White Colt Stallions back in 1672. So yeah, like you said.
I get that.
This ties into it, but, like, I'm not a fan of it personally because, God, I was about to say something terrible. Or that sounded terrible. But the Negro League stats getting added to the MLB history, I think that's a terrible idea because it was a whole different league.
I thought it
You know
was.
what I was going to say? I'm going to say it out loud. You ready? I was going to say the Negro stats getting added to the league.
What do you mean by that?
The Negro Leagues, like, it was like, they had great players, but the thing was, it wasn't that great at the time because they didn't have the best coaching, they didn't have the best whatever.
It was the best of the best.
Yeah, it was a handful of guys that were actually great that should have been in the league that weren't allowed to. And now their stats are allowed, and I don't think it should have been because it's so skewed.
Did they combine the ABA and the NBA stats?
I don't think so.
No. It's since the merger. That's how they count it.
Yeah. But I at least don't have a problem with the fact that, like, they put, like, you know, Josh Gibson, Satchel Paige, John Donaldson, all those guys in the Hall of Fame.
I give a shit about the Hall of Fame. I give a shit about the 440 batting average, though. That's nuts.
No, like, I feel like it is widely believed that Josh Gibson would have been, like, one of, if not the greatest catcher of all time, if he could have just been allowed to play in the MLB. And I believe stuff like that. I mean, I know there's people are starting to say that John Donaldson stuff might have been exaggerated and kind of embellished, which, I mean, yeah, sure. Especially since back then, I don't think they really could track pitch speed that well.
No.
But
you know how they did it, actually? I watched a fucking documentary on it. So what they would do was they would put up basically like a thing of chicken wire, like basically how you see like like those behind the catcher squares, and they would put up chicken wire and they would put like dust shit on it, and they would count when it got there and then count when it hit it and then how it hit it, and that's how they factored how fast you were throwing. And basically it got debunked so bad that they were like many miles per hour off above and below. But so, and that's got, like, when they talk about, God, who was the Negro League pitcher who they said threw like 110 basically?
Not John Donaldson.
Basically, like, off the factors they used then, nowadays he should be throwing 110.
Okay.
And it was like, okay, well, how can you count these guys in here when we don't have the same math that we did then?
And especially like with like how they say the reason pitchers are able to throw the velocity that they are now is because of, you know, modern technology and training and everything. If right now we're capped at what, maybe 105?
That's the highest I've ever seen him.
Yeah. Like, do you know how much it would...
What?
Chapman threw 6.
Either 106. He might have when he was young.
But even then, like, the difference between, like, 105 or 106 and to get like difference between getting to that and getting to 110, I truly don't think it's humanly possible.
Do you guys know how many times a baseball rotates on average
2,400.
from the time it leaves the pitcher's hand?
2,400.
It's 20.
Not RPMs. How many times it
Oh,
fully
like
rotates?
spins.
Fully rotates?
I'll give a prize to whoever gets closest.
248. No.
I'm going to say
100,
356.
162, and that's why they chose that amount of games.
6 to 8,
Yeah. It's very low. Fuck.
even on curveballs.
Yeah. Goddamn, the RPMs got me fucked up. I couldn't do
Yep.
the math in my head.
Yep, you can't do the math.
No, could never do the
It doesn't
math.
make sense
Really?
Yeah, because they
6 to 8.
it's
because it's like
It just feels like when you
it's like
throw that
300
bitch, it's-
milliseconds.
It's really
it's
spinning.
moving. Yeah, it's moving.
I mean, yeah, but I guess if it's going 100 miles per hour, it's like yeah, it's spinning, but it's getting there too quick.
Yeah.
You know
It gets there in a millisecond.
I forgot to factor in that it is rotations per minute. I forgot that.
Doesn't quite take a
It's like a split second getting there. Damn it! All right, my math was very off.
White water's fine.
I've had 3
Yeah.
Coors Light Smarties.
Kinesiology major, right?
What else we got on your laundry list?
All right, so,
What about the mid?
all right, I haven't. So I want to get to that next, but I just have an idea, and I just want to get what you guys think about it, especially because it mattered in the home run swing off, and this matters to me because, all right, we watched the All-Star game. Think about how many players get in off like technicality. God, we had phones are all around. You fucking all right.
I mean,
We had
I'm listening.
we got players. You know, you get players who get in like off players who get in off technicality. Like every team needs a player and blah blah blah. So we get to the end of the game, and it's like fucking. It's not saying it's scrubs, but it's players that you're not there to see. Like you're there to see Judge, Harper, fucking Ohtani, all those guys, and they're gone after the first inning. And I think we should switch it around. Bench players start the game, finish with the high-profile players, because we have guys out there, like, I forget who it was on the AL side, a guy who scraped out in the All-Star game, or good player, but
A Brewers pitcher.
You know,
that
whatever.
pitched,
yeah, but it's like
15
he had 3 at-bats, or 2 at-bats or 3 at-bats, and it was like, you shouldn't be that many at-bats in an All-Star game when fucking Judge had 1. Like,
Right.
we should hold them off either, because I want to see the high-profile players winning this game. I don't
the
want to
biggest
see
moment.
Yeah, in the biggest moment. I don't want to see these guys who barely got in,
Are you talking specifically about the All-Star game?
specifically by the All-Star game.
I think that stems from the fact that there's an All-Star week break, but
Yeah.
the All-Stars get a day and a half.
Yeah, it's shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they need to either shorten the All-Star week festivities or lengthen the break.
Well, but there were still first inning starters who stayed there for the rest of the game. But then you got guys like Judge and Ohtani who were actually already on planes out. But like it's hit or miss. But I get it, and you know, this is just a side thing, or not side thing, but it's just my opinion. Fuck, you're in the MLB, dude. You don't need that much time off. You don't need your 3 days off.
162 games?
162 games, you don't need your 3 days off. Because each team gets a designated fucking like 2 to 3 day break. Like twice. I don't think you need your
disagree.
I don't think you need your All-Star break off. What's Ohtani to do? Fly to Japan, hang out for 1 day and go back?
Probably.
No. He probably does, but that's stupid.
How many
that,
how many
dude.
days off a week do you take?
Days off a week do I take?
Don't ask him that right now.
Well, right now a million.
I don't know. All-Star
How many days off a week when I was actually working my job? 0.
Okay, we don't need your fucking soap opera box here.
Yeah, all right.
How
Do a
many
little
weeks off?
tiny
How many
violin.
days off does the average person
All right.
get?
Yeah.
Oh,
did you get overworked? Did you get overworked?
Yeah. You know what I did?
Jesus, I thought you were
We're not
You know
gonna talk
what?
about it.
It's Whitewater Parks and Recs Department's loss.
We're not going to talk about it.
What do you mean by that?
Jacob Misiorowski getting into the All-Star game and people getting pissed about that.
Valid.
All right.
Oh, no, not people getting pissed. It's valid the reason he ended up getting in.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I heard one of the best arguments for it, and they said, Jake, like it's a spectacle. You're here to watch a spectacle. It's an all-star game. You want to see the players you hear about. Who are you going to let in? Some guy who maybe he earned it, but nobody gives a fuck about, or a fucking top prospect that everybody cares about.
Is he the guy that throws gas?
Gas.
Yes.
104.
Valid.
Letting in you're letting him in. He's pitching 1 inning. Who cares? Like, just let in the huge guy or a guy or
I like this argument. I didn't think I was gonna like it.
Yeah, or an 8. No, I'm here for like, especially like the guys who barely, like earlier I was cheering the guys who barely squeak in. I was like, this is stupid. Like, just put in the best of the best. There's guys better than them. They squeak in because of fan votes and whatever.
Really, Misiorowski did.
Yeah, and he did. He squeaked in because of fan votes. But he's better than your fucking guy. One of the biggest argument was Suarez from the Phillies.
Yeah.
And he has great stats, but nobody gives a fuck about Suarez. Nobody cares. But a lot of people care about Miz because he throws gas and he's young and he's a top prospect. So fuck your guy from the Phillies.
And honestly, like Skeens got in the All-Star game last year on 11 games, which was at the time the new record low or whatever. But let's be honest, if Skeens had come in later than what he did and only had 5 games, he still would have gotten in. And honestly, even as a Cubs fan, I'm not really that annoyed by it. Like, I wasn't like, oh, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Because one, like people have been making jokes about this and everything because they're like, oh, it's just a popularity contest and everything. They're just pandering towards, fans or whatever. And like, people are like, what do you really think Milwaukee is like some huge market like New York or LA or Chicago or whatever? Like, if you think they're pandering towards fans, like, they're not going to start by cherry picking Brewers players.
Right.
And also, like, yeah, he's off to a phenomenal start, and you want to ride the hype of him and everything. And also, pitchers really aren't doing that great this year. Like, please look at healthy pitchers in the NL, and please tell me who really would have been that much better of a choice.
Yeah.
And I'll probably say that you're just, being nitpicky. Like, if he had been healthy this entire season, probably would have been Imanaga instead, but Imanaga's been hurt all year. But honestly,
Suarez from the Phillies is probably like the only contender that would have.
And even then, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, again, it's nitpicking.
I saw there was a lot of guys who declined before.
It
would have been Matthew Boyd, but he had a start right before, or like pretty much like the last or second to last game, so he couldn't be in.
Garrett Crochet and Alex Bregman both accepted the All-Star game invite, and they both went there. Garrett Crochet was not allowed to pitch because he pitched on Saturday. And then, which is a stupid MLB rule because you're pitching 1 inning. Like, shut up.
And still, honestly,
he pitched on Saturday. Crochet was not allowed to pitch because he pitched on Saturday.
Honestly, I get it.
Rule. And then Bregman didn't play because he's coming off IL, which is another dumb rule. Like, come on.
I get it though, because it's like, yes, I get every pitcher is always 1 pitch away from throwing out their shoulder, but when you have that chance to really truly reset your rotation and rest your arms as long as possible, like if you're pitching, even if it's just 1 inning, if it's on short rest, like,
it means nothing. That 1 inning means nothing.
It could.
It means nothing.
How many warm-ups?
But is it truly worth the risk? Especially if the guy still gets if he still gets the recognition, the nod, if there's like you get a bonus or whatever, as long as he gets like the benefits that he deserves of being named an All-Star, who cares if he pitches or not? Like,
that's why I'm saying they should extend the All-Star break.
I agree.
To give the All-Stars a break.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that point, actually.
Yeah, it should be like an extra at least 4 days.
Which would make for an incredible second half because guys are coming back even more healthy.
Instead
of ask for the All-Star break, who's all playing in that first game? No one from the All-Star
honestly,
game.
you know who needs those breaks are the guys who center fielders, catchers, pitchers. Those are who need the All-Star break. Like the guys who it puts the most wear and tear on them.
Center fielders, not right fielders. Right fielders didn't do shit ever, and not for the Delvin Darian comments, that's for sure.
Yeah, fuck off, Jake. Honestly, actually, this is me and Jake in high school. We used to play this game. Our team was so bad. We call it up, left, down, right.
Up, down, center.
Up, down. We predict where the ball was gonna go based off the hit, or if it's gonna be strikeout.
I actually will say one thing that does annoy me about Misiorowski, by the way. They keep talking about, he throws a 97-mile-per-hour slider. Just call it a cutter. It's a cutter.
Or
Dude, no, but the movement is nuts.
Clearly fastballs.
Wait, into the mic, sweetie.
When they call fastballs sinkers, you see that on the pitch track.
Just call it a two-seamer.
It's a fucking four-seam. It's a two-seam. I don't. Maybe there is a difference though. Maybe it does.
No. I'm sorry. This is just. I was gonna get mad. I was getting mad about the fucking pitch change names, but
yeah.
I get what you mean. Like, yeah, maybe it dips a little more, but there's a clear distinction, especially how you hold it and how it moves. But like, how some people hold a fastball. That's how some people might hold the changeup. So yeah, maybe it moves a little bit, but it's designed to be the same thing, and it mostly moves the same way, and it's your fastest pitch, whatever. The thing that pisses me the fuck off is, especially the Japanese players, but like when you come in with like the dragon fork and like the fucking
that's just cool. I'll allow it.
How the fuck that slurves became
Sweepers.
slurs became sweepers, and now there's like 3 different types of fork balls, and there's 6 different types of changeups. Like I get there's circle changes, I get there's circle changes because there's Vulcan changes, but honestly, Vulcan changes and circle changes do not move much differently.
Yeah,
it's basically the same thing. I think we are over analyzing these pitches.
Yeah.
No, and like
do you know how they hold the Dragon Ball?
no.
You hold it so that I drag my balls across your face.
That's good. That's good.
Walked right into that one.
Good job, guys.
I was like my sister the whole time we were in Detroit. She wanted to get across one joke, and it was just like, do you hear my dog jaw? Can you hear my dog jaw? What's dog jaw?
I haven't heard that one. That's good.
Yeah. It was a TikTok thing that she saw.
But no, I think we're mainly like saying like certain pitches like there's a reason there's not a 90-mile-per-hour curveball, because like at a certain point, like at a certain velocity, there's no way you're telling me that pitch is going that fast and breaking that much to be designated a slider.
It's just
How many
becomes
times does it
physically
spin?
impossible. Yeah,
exactly.
It just
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
it just becomes physically impossible. Like you just can't do it.
Unless Cedric.
Oh, dude, that
Cedric's
guy
a
is
different
nuts.
story.
I called this one the stepchild. You hold it like
This one will get you arrested and thrown in jail for 30
Beat it on the
years.
place every time you throw it.
All right.
What's your last thing?
Before we wrap up, you guys watch the Shane Gillis ESPYs?
Yes.
I only
watch
watched
I watched the dialogue.
clips. I
or
watched the
monologue.
clips, and I'm going to start it off by saying my favorite moment by far was when he made the joke about Caitlin Clark, and he said, when Caitlin Clark retires, she's gonna go work at a Waffle House so that she can keep beating up black women.
So yeah, she can continue
Yeah.
her favorite hobby of kicking the shit out of black women.
That's so good, dude. And nobody laughed. Nobody liked that.
Oh man,
Fucking
I don't know if it
hilarious.
was just the way that SportsCenter ESPN was showing the clips, but yeah, man, it seemed like he was just not getting anything.
No.
There.
It wasn't just them, because even he kept saying like, "Oh, yeah, you guys didn't like that one, okay?" Like which one?
That it?
Like there was the one moment, I don't know if it was that one, but like he said what he said one, and he's like, "Oh, you guys didn't like that one? Like, that was my best one." And it was like early on, like he was pretty much like, "All right, you guys are really in for a rough ride now." No, I think my favorite one, and like I think it was a little underrated. Like it wasn't really getting like a clip out there on like Twitter or anything. But when he goes, because like he kept saying, "Oh, so and so's here," clap for them or whatever. He's like, "Oh, Megan Rapinoe's not here. That's nice." and then they were like comes out. He's like, "You're gonna tell me that Megan Rapinoe's a good time?"
Dude, that's my favorite part. Like it's comedy that's not for them, it's for us. Like everybody who goes, it's scripted, they're gonna say what they're gonna say, they have writers for it, and then you just got a guy who's gonna go up and he's like, "No, I'm gonna write my own jokes."
Really, I thought he was funny. He did well outside of when he was with Sirianni. That did feel a little awkward.
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
Oh no, they did. They showed a tush push sketch that they produced
that
and everything.
was funny.
No, that was funny. And then it cut to he was like sitting with Sirianni, and Sirianni's like, "Yeah, like that's probably about how it happened or whatever."
I think he was just like,
did he
"Did
say?
you come up with the tush push?"
Yeah, or something
Sirianni
like that.
said, "Yeah." And then like some question, Shane Gillis said something else. Then Sirianni's like, "Well, I just got these big guys behind me."
Oh yeah, and Gillis is like, "Whoa."
Because like the brunt of the joke was just like the center. All right, we're gonna get a lot of meat behind you.
Yeah.
A lot of meat into your ass.
And the center was played by Drewski, so that added to it.
Yeah, it was.
He's like, Coach, I don't like this.
Shane Gillis saved it because he's like, I'm so sorry, Coach.
That was like in the biggest laughs he got when he was doing it was when he'd make a joke and I thought it was fucking hilarious and no one would laugh and he'd be like, "You guys didn't like that one? I thought that was pretty good." Then everybody would start laughing and it was like, "All right, come on, you guys laughing at this shit?"
Or like when he was like,
everyone's so just tense.
Yeah.
No, honestly. Or when he's like,
Can't just let loose.
or when he's like, "Oh, you didn't like that one? Disney left it in. Blame him."
When he said to Sugar Ray Leonard, he was like, "Oh, Sugar Ray's here." He's like, "You better watch out in 10 years. Jake Paul might try to knock you out."
No, that was like towards the end. That was good.
That was a good one. It was, that was like the monologue. I only watched the monologue, and otherwise everybody else was clip. Everything else I've seen is clips. But the Jake Paul thing. Side note: did you guys watch his last fight?
A pretty famous boxer, dude.
Not famous, like popular, but like not.
Wasn't Fury, was it?
Nothing. No, nothing. No.
I don't know why I thought it was
He
Fury.
would get fucking demolished.
Last one I saw was when he fought Mike Tyson.
I think same.
No, so
or attempted to watch it.
tried to
Netflix
watch
wouldn't
that
let
on
us.
Netflix.
The last one he fought, it was like the
Whole
same
lot of
thing.
ass.
Yeah, literally. That's what it's the best thing about not paying for anything, having that that little box. But he was fighting, like they were fighting, and the guy was like doing nothing, like just eating it, whatever. It got to, and then it was 10 rounds. Got to round 9, he started beating the fuck out of Jake Paul. And Jake Paul was, I'll give it to Jake Paul. Jake has an iron chin, and he does have a strong punch, fast punch. But then round 10, again, the dude started beating the fuck out of Jake Paul again. Basically saved like by the, it was crazy how underclass. And that's the thing, it feels the fucking rigged.
Yeah.
Do you see what
Get
Jake
the
Paul's
fuck
ranked
beat out of
now
him.
in the world after that last
He's like
fight?
14th.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I'm fine with. Honestly, I'm fine with it because now he can challenge somebody
Maybe
higher,
for
and
his
I'm fine with
like
it.
weight or whatever.
It's
division
boxing.
he's in.
Boxing expanded their weight classes, so now it's a little bit more diversified,
Spread out,
a little
yeah.
more diluted. So
So I'm thinking maybe, just whoever's in his weight class, sure. Maybe he is 14th best in the world.
Yeah.
But
I would knock him out.
didn't
Put me on right now.
Didn't
I
Tommy
said
Very
it.
humble
Fury
guy
beat
over
him?
here.
I've said it forever. I would knock out LeBron. I've said it forever.
No, you wouldn't.
I would knock out LeBron.
You would not do.
Bare knuckle. I would knock out LeBron.
He would get 3 hits off of Jacob deGrom and 10
And I would
at-bats.
give me 3 months to train. I would knock out LeBron. I would knock out Jake Paul. 100%.
You couldn't knock out Ryan Schultz.
I would knock out Ryan Schultz, but he's bartending, so it's kind of easy shot. So I don't really. He's just standing there.
I don't think there's such thing as an easy shot.
And then, you know what? I've
He's
never.
slippery in his flip flops.
I have never been in a fight in my entire life, and I will say I would knock them out. Put me on record. I would fuck them up.
All right, you're on record.
Remember when I used to tweet? That's another thing. When we talked about earlier about having to go back and delete my tweets. When I got my job, I was applying for jobs. Literally, like another 8 of them were like, "Fight me, LeBron. I will fuck you up."
He's always been on LeBron.
No, he's gonna-
I hate LeBron, dude. I hate him so much.
He's gonna get his dream job. And he's gonna be like, Evan, we need to edit a lot of episodes.
Honestly, if my job can't handle me saying a little bit of fuck shit, then I don't want to work there.
Yeah.
Unless it pays me $100,000, then I won't.
Dutifully said by the employed guy.
Yeah. I did my last job as a government employee, and said the shit that I said. So I'm not really worried about it.
It's like me being single. You know what? I don't really care about women's looks. I wouldn't date a girl with a pretty face and bad attitude.
I don't care about her opinion.
Honestly,
Sure, buddy.
if it got to the point where like my job was like, dude, you can't keep doing these videos, I'd be like, holy shit, they're that popular? Like you're saying this shit? Because my employees, my coworkers knew about it. My employees knew about that. My coworkers knew about that. Nothing ever happened.
Dude, we have chaplains that walk around and offer prayer and counseling for everybody and everything. He walked up to me, he's like, "Hey, I saw you have a podcast. That's pretty cool." He's like, "I heard you have a podcast. That's pretty cool." He's like,
That's scary.
What's the name of it? I'll follow it." I'm like, "What's our name?" I got him to follow and everything.
That's terrible.
Week later, I saw him. He's like, "Hey, your podcast is pretty cool. Like, you and your buddies seem like you have a good time." I'm like,
Is that a chaplain?
Yeah. Like,
Oh my
thank
fucking
goodness.
God. I mean, oh my fucking goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank God! Thank God you
understands.
censored yourself there.
He understands. It's just jokes.
No, honestly, yeah.
I miss Dan Rhoda. Remember Dan Rhoda?
DCS.
The old pastor?
Yeah, soccer coach.
Yeah. Now my cousin's husband's the pastor, and now I'm not going to hell. I mean, my family's pastor.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's how that
you
works.
guys
how it
write
works.
stupid sports jokes. He wrote little boys. I mean,
No, we're not Catholic, Jake. We're not Catholic. We're not Catholic. Can't make those jokes about us. But Mike, on the other hand, Mike and Ryan, on the other hand, and Ross actually listens to these. Ross, we know you got touched, buddy. We know you got touched, buddy.
Have we heard the code word from Ross yet? Did he message us the code word from last episode?
Oh no, he didn't.
Oh,
He said he only watches when he's on his road trips. So he probably won't see the last episode until.
Well, I hope his next road trip is like
week.
5 hours because he's gonna need it.
hopefully it's not 5 hours. We got a lot to edit out.
Yeah. Yeah, let's Megan Rapinoe this.
Do you guys have any pressing thoughts? Anything you want to get off your chest? Anything you want to you think needs to be discussed?
Yeah, the political climate of the United States of America.
You're doing it again.
Thank you, Jake.
That's actually why we brought Jake on, because he
Is there politics?
organized one of the No Kings rallies in Los
shit.
Angeles recently.
Oh shit!
and he wanted to come on and
Promote the next big move he has. So, Jake, I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, so No Kings really, it started with anti-Los Angeles Kings and Jonathan Quick and his reign that he had over the state of California. We just decided goaltenders decide way too much in the NHL finals.
Yeah, they really do.
We're not going to let this happen anymore.
I thought you were gonna fucking take it somewhere else, and you brought it right back into hockey.
Could you sing an outro to your favorite karaoke song?
All right. First I was afraid. I was petrified. Kept thinking how I'd ever live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong. And I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that set. Name your